What's up, y'all? Jameson's back. It's October 15th, Saturday. Just got back from training at the jiu-jitsu gym, and I'm starting to. I want to start doing a daily journal or like a training journal. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm just going to talk about things and go over what I learned in class, details that blew my mind, and hopefully you learned something. Maybe you want to share with me what you learned today. I'm always open to that. So you know, talking to my friend last night, Walker, and I was like, man, I want to start. I want to make sure that I remember all the moves I learned because there's many days, many times where I've the coaches, you know, prescribed a technique we're working on today, and we drill it, and then you get to your rolling rounds and you try to get there and use the technique you just learned, and some days it integrates very well, and I'm able to pick it all up, and there's days where I don't even remember what we learned yesterday, or I missed like this one tiny detail or this detail, and it just slips my mind. So I'm trying to allow myself to remember better, set myself up for success. So I went into a different location today I don't normally train at, and we were going over triangles, which is crazy because I've been working on triangles. So it's already funny. It's like, man, my triangles suck. I want to get better at triangles. You start working on triangles, and you go into the gym and you're working on triangles. Awesome, perfect. And he was going over the details, and he was doing, you know, there's something a lot different about this triangle than what I normally do, and it kind of blew my mind. And so, I'm just gonna switch screens real quick to. I recorded myself, just parroting off what I heard. So let's go through this together. All right, so it's just a front triangle, from guard.
Close guard, double wrist control, punch one in, foot on the hip, shoot your hip up, bite, drop your butt. Don't.
Yeah, see, like that was the first thing that I struggled with while in drilling, and when he said it was like, drop your butt, right? Because you know, there's plenty of times when we're here, and we try to finish the triangle from a position where our hips are up in the air, or at least me, right? And this, so when he said drop the hip, perfect, and I did go under the leg and cut the angle, but you don't even need to do that with this type of triangle. So I'll keep playing it.
Pull in, drop your butt. Then here, you lock up, the knee goes in and the heel goes down.
See, that detail right there was crazy. Okay, where you don't even have to have the triangle fully locked in. I'm pointing with my finger, but you don't even have to have the triangle fully locked in. He was saying if you have, short legs and you can't lock it up, it's fine. You don't need to have the underhook. You don't need to have any of that. You just need to turn this knee in. That's locking. Think of kind of touching it to this hip and bringing this heel to your butt, and it makes it so tight. There's times where you know you just place that leg up there after you drop your butt, and they're ready. Just turn a little turn, and they're tapping. Okay, and that's the two main details that I took away from this triangle, and that will probably change my training next week because I'm gonna try to implement the triangles. I've been going for Yoku Senkaku's triangles from the back, triangles everywhere. Okay, I'm trying to learn a triangle. There a couple months ago I couldn't even do a triangle, so now I'm trying to learn it. I really like this submission. You just get there on accidents a lot. It's very feels like it's one of the only submissions where you can just accidentally get there. They're passing your guard, and so you invert, and now boom, triangle right there. And I grab that. So and that's a front triangle too, which is perfect for this. What I just learned today.
So, boom, 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 drop the butt.
Yeah. So I'll narrate it one more time without me screaming boom boom boom. So yeah, close guard, double wrist control, foot on the hip, shoot the hip up, bite, and then pull the butt down. Now your legs are in perfect position.
This, right?
Your knees and your feet are the same
If you
direction.
drop the knee and the heel, the knee goes in. It
Yeah, it
makes the
makes
hole
the hole
so
so
small.
small. So yeah, just a little on that. That these triangle details, really just kind of set it in. And I was drilling it with my partner Steve or Steven. Is a blue belt, very nice guy. He was telling me, he was explaining it to me in steps. That's why it stuck with me. I was practicing it, and man, that sucker is. tight. You know, there's, like, I'm sure you know people who like pull on the head to finish a triangle, or they're trying to do all these cut the angle super crazy. But with this, man, you could finish it without even cutting the angle. If you could turn your hip up, pull the knee, pull the knee in, pull the heel to your butt, push your hip into it. Oof, it's so tight, so tight, you know. And I'm gonna go into talk about my rolling rounds. So we got a belt test coming up for our gym, and we've been focusing on flow rolling this week. At all the locations apparently. So I went in. I flow rolled with my partner Steven. You're just kind of going through the positions. You're not dead fishing, but you're letting them work. You're playing how you would normally play, but allowing room for thought. That's kind of what it feels like, the flow roll. At least for me, I'm still learning. It's not a skill I'm very good at. So we're rolling, and boom, class is over. And just it just kind of feels like the flow rolling helps you see it in an actual roll that you can. This is the moment to capitalize. Like this is the moment I need to hit this sweep, not let everything settle down. But I'm gonna just transition into my next roll. I rolled with this purple belt. Yowl or something. I forgot his name. I'm working on it, but he was extremely technical. He was very good. Kept getting double underpass. Probably should have asked him what was happening there for him to keep getting there, but I didn't. And that was a good roll. Like at my main gym, there's not a lot of upper belts who train at this gym like daily, right? And I went to this gym, and there's so many people at this branch of our gym. I'm gonna try to keep coming on the weekends to train. So much variety, and everyone's so nice, And so we get into our next roll. I'm rolling with this purple belt, another purple belt named John, and man, he was a little bit shorter than me, and jeez, man, he just threw me up in this lasso guard, and now I'm getting swept. It's like, man, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in his lasso guard. It's like, how do I get out of here? Wow, dude, it's perfect. The man who put me there, I can ask him. You just ask the upper belt, hey, man, like, what's happening here? Why can't I get out? And that's something I need to do more. That's what our coach was talking about at the end of class. He's like, ask questions. Even while it's happening, you can ask what to do. And he showed me. Circle out. You could start going for the pass, the knee cut. Show me a whole bunch of options. And that was perfect for me. And I was like, you know what? I've been trying to, figure out this Yoku Sankaku, the side triangle. I can't finish anyone from there. Maybe I ask him. Maybe he knows. So I ask him. This purple belt are working on how to make my Yoku Sankaku work, which is, still a work in progress. Can't figure it out. Hey, so what do? We just ask the black belt. Now there's a group of 5 of us working the Yoku Sankaku. It's, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool for me, man. That's what I like. It's cool to know you can go to the same gym but at a different location, and everyone's nice. Frick, that's awesome. But that's really all I had to talk about today. Just like to say thank you to Walker, for inspiring me to post this. My homie Ryan for letting me demonstrate the triangle on him. If any of these details are new to you, or any other details I could add to my triangle, or Yoku Sankaku, or any other moves you want to discuss, let me know. All right, thank y'all for watching.